Well, it's good to see I'm still alive.
What the hell?
What's going on?
I'm looking at kill mail of an Erebus since this the 3rd of January, which was killed in Losec. Civilian armor rapper. Must have been some troll. Civilian miner. Civilian shield boot. Okay.
So how do you get somebody's kill record? You know.
Just write his name on Google and check the Z killboard link that comes. Then you can see their kill record, and it may give you an idea of what they're flying as well.
Contour shot of the Avatar is not fun yet. The game's not finished, so
that game is not fun at all.
It's not finished, so I'm waiting until it goes live, full production, before I play it.
Wow.
Anyways,
this guy is imitating us.
So the Ishkur is still in our location, so he's obviously capturing that. Doing a defensive plex.
Yeah, I'm warping to you, Markee, just so you don't trip out when you see a condor coming in behind you.
I'll only trip a little bit. I'm not sure I'd be afraid of a condor at this moment, but...
No, probably not, but I'm just letting you know it's me coming and not somebody else.
So, security status off of killing that one rat, I went up 0.16, which is not bad.
Yeah, like I was telling you, if you fleet up with someone in Zero where you can get these rats and up to over a million ISK bounty rats, the security status just pops up real quickly, and you could get it to 05 in no time. 5.0 in no time.
When you're in fleet with somebody, do you share the security status change from killing these? Like, did you guys get something from that?
No, you have to be at the location, I think.
At the location, engaged with it. So maybe, Dean, maybe you got something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there knocking on it, so I'm sure I got something, but I
mean, it would have been enough to be in some location. I think I can check.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I got that.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Alright, so these guys are here to stay, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We can find another system.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Beast 0.16. Which was pretty good. It was, the rat had a 500,000 bounty.
Warp drive active.
True Messiah, thank you for following. Overdrive, thank you for following. Ryan Bus, Shelly Toon, Snowbliz, Daz, Gaffspy, Only Ginger When Angry. Really, your hair's only red when you're angry? Crocodile and Thor from Asgard, thank you for following, welcome. Exclamation point enter, and you guys can get in on the drawing. And
oh, doggone. I've regressed to the State Protectorate.
What did you do?
Evidently, I got a kill right on me from one of us.
Yeah, I've got a killer done. You must have accidentally attacked me. Or you were stealing from my breath.
No, I know what it is. It says ECM. Yeah, this one's an AoE instead of a point. Dang it.
Are you ECM versatile? Game mistake, yeah.
Okay, anyone want to kill? Hey, I can kill you! Got cool. Now I can sell myself your killer alternative character and use my inside character to tell where you are and destroy you without you ever knowing.
Oh, come on, be nice.
Well, this system here is empty. I'm here at the moment. I'm checking out. Yeah, it's got it's got enough of places and this character here might be knocked out. Oh no, I got one flashy here. One flashy Calfaction dude. So peace is probably out in this system.
Warp drive active.
Okay, so I'm gonna, I guess, go look for another place.
Yeah, in this system I'm at the moment, I linked in fleet, there's one flashy at the moment. And
Do you recommend
the character? I don't know. There are a couple of flashy on the way, so you can go check elsewhere. I'll scout this system, then we'll just see. Better to spread out a bit and take a look. Also confuses the guys that are chasing us.
Okay.
He's scanning us down.
There's someone tossing out probes on you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
He's scanning us down.
Active.
We need to get going.
Yeah, you need to leave system.
I've never done faction warfare. Is it good money? What you guys make like?
Yeah, when it's at tier 3, you start making good money. Tier 4 and tier 5. Tier 5, you can make well over 200 million an hour.
That's pretty good.
Tier 3, like we're at right now, you can probably make around 120 million an hour.
I got 300k LPs at the moment. I just haven't been able to translate them into something what I think is worthwhile.
You use that website? I have a website you can use that you can use to sell your LP. Does it works or something?
Yeah, I use that from time to time. So just to figure out what the market's currently working at with faction items, current values. That's how I figure up my. That's how I figure up my, what I'm gonna buy. I think Dean and I have the same idea.
This is loaded.
No, this is perfect.
There's.
I know what you're thinking. It's perfect. You wanna know why? They're all here for something else other than faction warfare. I know that because I've been to this system before. So, you notice that none of them are flashy pirates? They all live here.
Uh-oh.
What? What did you do?
No, no, no. Let's just say that I'm glad it's not my main in on this one.
Right, so I posted in Fleet where I'm at. The makeup of this system, when you look at it, looks scary. Except, having worked it before, most of these people live here, and so when
So they might just kill us for entertainment purposes only, not for the sake of factional warfare.
right, but it's I don't think it's actually going to be a problem.
Yeah, out there they're chasing me. There are other factional warfare dudes, at least 3 of them.
Okay, well I'm gonna head over to that system and I'm gonna put my scout in there. Another indication that it's not being used for faction warfare is the number of sites that are in here. There's at least a dozen of them. Maybe even more. There might even be 15 of them.
Outbreak Monkey is chasing me.
Yeah. Go kill him.
Nope.
Yeah, I know. He's pretty good.
Yeah, and my character is pretty bad, so...
Just gotta believe, man. Sometimes your character doesn't matter. You just gotta believe.
Sometimes, but when your stupid tune only has 300k skill points, that does not apply.
I'll be honest, man. My character has a lot of skill points, and I've been beat 1v1 by some people, new characters. Because they
Yeah.
outplayed me.
Yeah, and you also have to know the limitations of your ship, like I cannot kite, I'm just close range, and what was he in? Isker.
He's probably blaster fit. Check his hard points. His hard points to see how he's.
No, I'm not looking at him. I just saw him flashing a local in a couple of systems I was in. So. Yeah. Plus, I don't even have on the ship. I would have to be right on him, and I don't even have the DPS to break his tank. A basic armor wrapper can tank my damage. So, but if the ship was all T2 fitted, and especially if I had one ship assisting me, that would be a totally different matter.
Warp drive active.
Plus, he would just toss out 2 drones and beat me at range and kill me. Because I don't have any speed.
My main has 33 mil SPs and was taken out by a character that had 900k SPs.
Well, you can always counter everything.
Yeah, I mean, on if you dedicate your training, a 900k character can pack a punch.
Warp drive.
And even a 33 million SP character with not the right skills can be utterly useless against a character with 900k SP.
Are those chips good?
Yes, excellent.
Just wondering.
Pringles
You were making me hungry hearing that.
Yeah, I'm eating Pringles with cheddar cheese, artificially flavored.
Right. out of here. Man. Ibis Bandit Master followed us.
Dread it.
Warping to safe.
Warp drive active.
What's she flying?
An Ibis.
Is she flying an ibis?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's a rookie ship. Oh yeah, I ran from a rookie ship. I didn't know what it was. I just saw his name.
What?
Right.
You never know, that thing can light a Sino.
Warp drive active.
Ah, That's true, true.
Shadow Draft wants to know how to transfer existing alts to a new account. Yeah, basically, you can do it through account management. That's how I've done it. Pay the $20. Just gotta have a new account for it to go to. I'm back in the media mo. So I just saw his character name and ran. So I knew we had encountered him before. Didn't pay too much attention to what the account was to even look, or ship type was to even look it up. Well, Ibis is back on scan.
He is crashed on the gate. What the hell is this guy doing?
So you can get him though, right?
I don't know what he's up to. I'm not gonna. He was trying to make me chase him off gate. No. Goodbye.
Think he'll come in?
I don't know. Then we can kill him. I'm not gonna make him. I'm not gonna chase him off the gate here, because he might have something unpleasant warping in on him.
There is an Astero in system.
Yes. So.
But okay, he left the gate. But I don't know. I didn't see who it was. I just saw it whenever I came into system.
He can also have a cloaked Tech 3 ship or a cloaked something else waiting.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's been killed a lot in an Ibis anyways.
So go about maximizing the efficiency on the process, like to make a free account with 30 days from the store and then use that to train those characters as well as played during that time. He's back with his Ibis.
What's that troll doing?
I don't really know what he's doing. He's got something emanating from his ship out there. Like some cloud-looking thing.
Sensor booster or something.
I'm not sure. It's pulsating like once every 10 seconds with a cloud that comes out. I don't know what it is.
The Sino?
I'm not so sure it's a Sino.
No, he would never sign out there. That would just be a waste. Dino is like a burning beacon.
Shadow Draft, I'm not sure. I mean, if you're trying to transfer characters over, I mean, you might be able to start a trial and then upgrade it to a full account, one of our accounts, and have 60 days on it that way, and then transfer character to it and use that on it and have 60 days of play on it. I've never tried that before. But most accounts you can do the trial and then you can add the full account to it and get 60 days out of it. He's still out there. He's doing whatever. I have no clue what it is that he's doing.
What his agenda is?
Let me see. I'm not close enough to look at him.
I think he's just a suicide character.
I'm beginning to think that this character is just there to be able to give somebody else point. Like remote sensor thing.
Yeah, but he gets killed all the times in his pods and shuttles and the ibises.
So here I have it on. Here, look at my look at my stream here, and you can see him and whatever it is he's doing.
I mean, here is his losses. You can check in fleet.
Yeah, he's sensor boosting. That's what he's doing. What it does is it gives his sensors and shares it with whoever's he's in fleet with, which gives them a target before they arrive.
Okay, we have a shuttle showing up as well.
What?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I see it on Sky now, just wondering what is
Tom is his name.
yeah, and his shuttle's called We.
Yep. Neither one of them are coming in the gate.
Kind of
Really?
jumped
You
through
guys think that? You guys think?
crash.
Chat seems to think those are smart bombs. But smart bombs on an ibis?
Yeah, you can do that easily. Just
Yeah, it's
small
possible.
Don't really do much.
stuff. Maybe he has been invented or something. Most of the kills he's just a plain just standard fitted ibis. Ah, he is fitting 2 smart bombs.
Wonder how much
I
DPS
was-
he can do.
The DPS of the ship is, I can't see that, he's here. Just look at the link I put him in fleet. This is one of his lost medals.
Okay. Yep. So those are smart bombs. That'd be fun to play around with.
No.
It's kind of a troll ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. But it can sure do
Outbreak
damage.
Monstercat system.
Let's see. Yep. Except he's not taking the gate. He is not taking the gate. He's going after the Ibis.
Okay. So just be ready to warp out if he takes the gate.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Hey, the Ibis warped out. He's not approaching the gate yet. I'm watching though.
Oh, okay. It looks like this bandit is just a troll.
He's in a worm.
Yeah.
He's Galante Federation. He's at the gate now. He's not activated it yet. He's activating. Everybody out.
Yeah.
Warp drive active.
He can pack a hell of a punch in this with drones. Yep, he is on grid.
Yep.
Did he get any of you?
Everybody had plenty of notice. Nobody should have gotten caught.
Yep.
Nope, I'm out.
How about Tax Venture? Is he out?
I'm out.
Oh, okay. Good. 300% bonus to combat light drones, damage and hit points.
Yeah, I know. That's why I want to be flying a worm.
Yeah, and it also has bonus for, but also got resist bonuses and
Missiles, man.
missile damage bonuses. But
That's a goal for this character, to be able to fly one of those.
Active.
I don't want to fly it. That's way too expensive. Way too expensive. If I wanted a proper drone boat, I would rather go Galente. They also have stronger tank than this.
I need to see some websites in my in-game bookmarks.
Yeah. He can toss out 2 light drones at a time. And he can have 5 in his drone bay.
Yeah, he can do some major drone damage along with some major light missile damage.
Right. Can I dock at any of the Galante
No,
stations?
not the Galante. You
Okay.
gotta be in one of our systems or a neutral one.
Okay, because my wife wants to get up, so I'm trying to get to a safe spot that I've got marked.
Bandit Master scanned me down or something. He just found me. Yeah.
Did you kill him?
Hey, where
How
is
the
he?
hell did he find you?
He's not here anymore.
I'm not nuts.
He must have been flying right by me when I scanned.
Yeah. He can't fit anything to.
Okay, I'm at a
Who's
safe
that
spot.
different?
I'll be back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And Loki has. Oh no, he's on 14 AU scanned.
Hey, so that Ibis is back out there again. He'd be fun to go blow up.
Yeah. He's probably got warp core stabs and yeah, probably warp core stabs and smart bomb and that's just trolling.
Astronautic, congrats on your second kill. So I'm rebuilding my shields and cap. I'm out. If you want a 30-day trial, there it is in chat. Help support the show. So, of course, do whatever works best for you. But if you grab one from us, it, you know, it's part of what helps support the show. Alright. So. Oh, the ibis took off. That's too bad. I wanted to go beat him up.
Uh-oh, we got one incoming.
Active.
What? You know, out here? Oh yeah, I see him. Navy slicer.
Yeah.
Ibis Bandit Master is here. At the medium O. I'm headed for him.
Break monkey there.
He's not.
Welcome to the Dragons.
I don't know where he's at. Ibis is about 80 off gate. He's turning on his smart bombs. I don't know how much they're going to damage me. We'll find out.
Well, they don't damage, they have a really limited range. Outbreak Monkey isn't even showing up on 14 AU360 view from me, so... So...
Okay, I'm at 40 out from this guy. Oh, the worm is showing up. Outbreak Monkey just landed.
Close to you.
Okay, that was the reason for him being there. They targeted me.
Yep, he's got,
Dog, he almost did me in.
he just got Dean.
So, did he kill Text Venture?
Now he's coming after me.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I think he got Dean.
He got me down to hull.
Oh, you got out?
I got out.
Sweet.
He got me down to hull, but I got out.
You can go to a system
I've
next door and repair. The one that starts with S.
Oh, lovely,
Oh,
yes.
now that's a hostile system, just so you know. Means dock up immediately, don't sit on the gates.
Oh, you gotta be kidding.
No, just saying.
Warp
All
drive
right.
active.
Because
They won't have time to lock you. Just
yeah.
insta-warp, and then when you undock, insta-warp away, no problems.
Mm-hmm. I'm going through there too. I'm gonna drop off all this loot that's worth more than my ship.
Warp drive active.
One of these here is a fairly good-sized trade hub. It's within the top, it's like top 5 to 10 of commerce for the whole game. I don't remember which station it is though, but it's one of these.
Docking permission requested.
Yeah, this is Galante territory.
Docking request accepted.
Doggone it.
Yeah, the closest one has repair facilities too.
He hit me with one shot. Took out all my shields, all my armor, and 15% of my hull.
Do you have hardeners on?
Well, not exactly. Are you able to see in fleet?
No, I'm on fleet right now.
Unfortunate.
Davin, let's see. I think I see you in.
Warp drive active.
Hello, Dave. Give you an invite to fleet. Once you're in, I can show you where we're at. We're quite a ways away, though.
I'm back.
So I've often thought of living down in this area, because even though it's hostile, I'd be living in a hostile station. The dynamic makeup of these systems down here for faction warfare
God damn it, they scanned me down.
Warp
is
drive active.
better. Yeah, we're like, I don't know, it's like 14, 15 jumps.
If you're still in the C system, they are scanning down the safe spot. The safe spots.
Okay, I see your capsule. Who was it that got you?
The worm, he has help.
Oh, outbreak. Okay.
Yeah.
Well. He has an advantage that he's stream sniping.
Yeah, plus that.
Mm-hmm.
Warp drive active.
So, where we at on?
I
Yeah, so
mean,
that Ibis
why
is a
does it
scout
change
for the worm.
Active.
I'm pretty
why
sure.
don't you just change faction?
Yeah, we could.
I mean,
Well, let's. I guess let's look at that.
yeah.
I don't typically change faction in the middle of play session, but
I was just asking. I mean, it's completely up to you if you wanna keep entertaining the stream snipers.
well, let me kill this rat. Let me see what the status is on this complex I'm in. I just landed in it. Well, this is at 13 minutes. So, okay, so here's the deal we've been talking about, which is that, so I guess let's just get into the discussion of where everything should be and go at this point. You know, so we can talk about what is, was, were, and will be. If that's not confusing.
If you look at the one that I put in fleet,
that has nothing to do with the conversation. What is that? Okay. What is that about?
That's a system we could go to.
Oh.
Or
okay, well,
and isn't the stream sniper coming there?
Yes, he just landed. So, he's on the gate.
He was outside the gate.
Yep, he's coming in.
We could always switch to SOE running.
Well, I've got a little bit of a problem with that, and that's just the fact that
Marmite will come and kill you.
Right. So I've got the war deck.
Yeah, and there's stream sniping as well.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go dock up, and I'm gonna go dock up at Stackmon. So if any others are here and need a place to go, that's
killed me.
That's hostile territory. Yeah, you should have.
I just tried to, and he warped me before I had a chance to even get away from him.
Yeah, one of the things that you can do when we hear that there's a hostile outside is that you can align to your safe, and so your safe spot you can align to it so that you're pointed in the right direction. Then if they drop in, you hit warp to it, and it's almost instant that it'll warp because you're already aligned to it. The majority of the time that it takes to jump out to your safe spot is the alignment of your ship to the proper location.
He didn't get my pod, he just got my... Oh, actually, no, he did get my pod. He blew that up, too.
It's if you see it's completely and utterly hopeless, you can always just click on your ship, eject, and warp away. That's why they still have locked on the ship, and you get a few seconds. Yeah, I did that too. I don't know why I did it to get away with my pod. I wish I wouldn't have done it, but.
So, Haliaxi, is that you, Hero? Just showed up in a Northrus.
That's not me. No,
okay.
I'm still really far away.
Okay. All right. So I'm docked up now.
Yeah.
So let's talk about where we're fighting and why and all of that jazz. I'm gonna bring up another.
May I answer that question? We fight for whomever gives the most money.
Yeah,
and
well,
where the money is.
Right now, that's Amar.
Oh.
Yeah, and so that's why we've been fighting Amar. With Amar, I'm gonna hide the screen here for a second. Man, will you just mute your mic when you do that? You know, it's about as rude as drinking beer on the mic. We hear those bubbles.
I never do that.
I know you never, ever. Because you don't drink any alcohol, do you?
No, never.
Yeah. I don't believe you. That's okay, though. I don't have to.
You know, I've been on the wagon since my first drink 40 years ago. One was all it took to put me on the
Skill
wagon.
training completed.
Okay, so currently the Amar is at tier 3, and it looks like they've been boosting a little bit to keep it in tier 3 today. It did fall to tier 2, and at tier 2 we are break even on how much money we make. Basically, it's just the standard pay. When you're in tier 3, it pays 75% above tier 2, and when you're at tier 4, it pays 150% above tier 2. So, you know, if we make 10,000 at tier 2, you make 25 at tier 4, and then you make 3750 or something like that at tier 5. So that's you know, one of the deciding factors on where we go is how much is being paid. Bring up my other account here. This is I got all my screens all messed up all over the place on this one. Gee whiz, everything going on here. I didn't look at this one before I brought it up. Okay, so let's see, bringing up faction warfare here. Okay, so this is my character on the side of Galante, facing Caldari. We've been fighting in Galante Caldari space all of this time, and Caldari has pretty significant holdings. So does Galante. They're not quite even, but they're close. And the I don't have anybody that's in the Minmatar side, but if I go back over and look at my other character here, Minmatar is really not holding very many systems, and they're at only 4.5%. They're just way down in tier 1. Tier 1 is actually a 50% reduction in pay. So tier 2 is considered to be you guys adding another 75 billion on me? What? Huh? I just see it in chat. I guess you guys are just talking. So the best pay right now is in Amar, fighting in Galante space. And I'll bring up a map here showing all of the so this is all of the holdings and everything of all 4 sections of faction warfare. And so blue here is Caldari, the pink is Galante, and then the really hot pink is Amar, and the purple is Minmatar. So this is why we're not fighting down in Amar Minmatar space, because there's only a few systems for us to attack, and that's why we're up here, because all of these pink ones, these mute pink ones, are all systems where we can go offensive plexing. Now, if we were to flip over to Galante, then we can live down here in this area. There's a lot of Galante that live in Statcom or Stackmon, and it's right here at the bottom of faction warfare. Now, that there's not a whole lot of offensive plexing to do down here, because there's only 2 systems that are controlled currently by Caldari. There's actually 3 systems in the whole bottom half, and so we may want to live where we can do more offensive plexing. And what's kind of funny is Onamon, which is where we have our Amar characters might be the proper place to live. And so we would have control of that system, Kinnick, that is right next to Anamon. And then there's plenty of offensive plexing up there. The only thing you need to worry about is that Anamon is a hostile system toward Galante, and so you'll have you'll have the Fed police or whoever they are, after you. But you just get in and out of station and out of the jump gate, and they won't react fast enough to get you. That's actually my first thought, is if we're going to be Galante, that we do that. Now the other thing here is that if we wanted to be someplace where we can go to both, because I've had this little bit of a guilt thing going on here about sometimes that our side of the militia is failing, like Caldari is right now.
Welcome
like Amar
to the
is
Dragons.
Right now. And if we were down taking out more of these Minmatar systems, we could help boost to put things up, and we may want to do that sometimes. Or we may want to fight on Minmatar's behalf in Amar space, because there's so much of it that that maybe we can get away with a lot of systems that are empty and it's easy money. But we would be fighting on Galante behalf because Galante is tier 2 and Minmatar is only tier 1, and we want the higher pay. So if we lived at Dodixie is 4 jumps and 6 jumps away from both battlefields. Gets you into both. And so it might be a good common area, and maybe if we're focusing on something, how you can move your clone to another location, and you can change it as often as you want where you respawn. Well, maybe we have stuff up at Anamon, and maybe we have stuff at Dodixie, and maybe we have stuff at Stackmon, and maybe we have stuff over on the other side as well, depending on what we're doing. But if we centered in Dodixie, we're right in the middle of both sides. And we can do that pretty easily being on the Galante Minmatar side, because Dodixie is Galante. And so we won't be bothered by opposing faction as much when we're in there doing our business. I've looked at this on the other end too, with the Amar Caldari side, saying, hey, is there a system where like Dodixie, like Jita or whatever, that we could live at? But Jita, the problem is that it is actually a much further away from both of these areas, and the main pipeline to get into faction warfare area from Jita is heavily camped. So, but we could be the ones camping that as well if we're fighting for Galante, and that's system Tama, which could be a lot of fun.
Dude, Tama's the ghetto, man. You don't want to go there.
Well, if we are, I suppose Tama though is who camps that? They're not faction warfare people. They just kill anybody, right?
Everybody
yeah, okay.
camps there. Yeah.
Okay, never mind then. We'll find some other location to camp.
It's like one of the most dangerous systems in EVE, I'm pretty sure. Tama.
Yeah, we can actually tell in here. So, we can. There is stuff in here to see where the battles are going on and everything. And
nice. My Galante faction warfare character is 6 jumps from Dodixie.
I think that Dodixie is probably the main base, in my opinion. And it allows us to go fight on either side, and if we're getting harassed on one side, we can say, let's just go over to the other side. And the likelihood is that most people won't follow us. or even know that we're going over there. Some of them who are interested in killing us on stream, they may take the time to do that, but they may not as well. So the other thing is like I have 2 characters, and so I could place one at Stackmon, and I could place another one at over in the Minmatar side. I don't know, but
You come over here where I am. I'm in the Minotaur faction warfare.
yeah. So that's what we're basically. I think we're about to make the flip because I think that Amara is about to lose its foothold, and so we can make just the same amount of money over in Galante. Fighting Galante Minmatar. But we would beat Galante because Galante will pay more even if we were down fighting on Minmatar's behalf. So the only thing we can't do in that situation is take over an iHub. We can help bust it down, but we have to have a Minmatar person there. So in order to take the system. So let's see, the low-sec entrances from Dodixie are often camped, though. Well, and this is what Norwegian Darkness is saying in chat. The fact is, though, is that actually in Dodixie that you're like 3 and 4 jumps out to get to low-sec. If you're going low-sec route straight from Dodixie, then I could see that. And that, for that reason, it might be bad. We might call Dodixie as the official place, but maybe, we work out of some other ones. If we're like Stackmon, there's actually 3 different systems you can get to within 2 jumps from Stackmon to get into faction warfare. And then there's another similar system, which I don't remember the name, into the Amar Minmatar side as well. That seems to be, pretty good for having choices so that if one is camped, you can go to another. So, if you guys are wanting to fire up the Galante side, I mean, it's there. We have the Corp there. I have characters in there. I can get people in, no problem. But if you're currently fighting on the Amar Kalari side, that character cannot go and enter in over there. It has to be a different character. So, now that I've talked a whole bunch, any thoughts? I guess it means everyone's in perfect agreement.
Sorry, I'm back. What's up?
I'm thinking because I've got Demetrius.
Let's do that. Whatever he was saying.
Yeah, because I got Demetrius. It's a Galante, so
Mm-hmm.
I could probably jump on him and use him. But I don't have, I got the destroyers, the low-end destroyers, and that's it, like a catalyst.
Yeah, well, you still need to keep your neutral.
Yeah.
You still need to keep your neutral.
Yeah, well, I know. That's the other. And then I got a Mimitar because I bought that Mimitar pack from you. So I set up a Mimitar, but I haven't done anything with it because I need to make the Plex to be able to turn training on.
Yeah. Yeah, it means typically a second account, or you have an alt on account and you're only training one at a time. So, which, it can be done that way. It works. It's much more fun.
Yeah, but I can't afford a second account.
Yeah. So, well, you need to then maybe it's just an alt on the same account, and then it when you start making
the same.
Why? How does it cost the same? I mean, if you have 3 character spots on a single account, so you can do 3 different characters on one account. You can only train one at a time with your monthly subscription.
Oh yeah, okay, I see what you're saying there. Okay, yeah,
it costs a Plex to turn the training on for each one.
So if you are making enough money to to Plex it or whatever, then great. If you're not, well, then you're just training one at a time.
Yeah, and that's where I'm at. I can only train one at a time that's why I wanted to get into the faction warfare, to be able to make enough to get some Plex, and then I can jump onto those other 2 and turn the Plex thing on, plus be able to pay for.
I can tell you that if we flip over to Galante with it being in tier 2, it's not going to pay very well. And in fact, what I'll end up doing is I'll end up flying cheaper ships. So I'll probably be, my Minmatar guy will probably be in Rifters, and my Galante will probably stay in Tristan's. I don't want to go upside down. I don't want it to become a cost center. I want it to at least break even. So,
Oh god, these decisions. As long as I don't have to turn any training on Demetrius, I don't have a problem jumping on him and going and duplexing on him too. And putting him in faction warfare.
But
and then I'll still have my Mimitar one that's doing nothing, basically.
Yeah, just as long as you have a guy that's not in faction warfare. Because
you
cannot go and transport ships and do business when you're in faction warfare. You can, but man, you'll really pay for it. So, this is funny. The most ships destroyed in the last 24 hours is in Jeddah, of all places.
Wow.
Yeah, lots of vortex going on.
Yeah. So, and in faction warfare, let's see, sovereignty, and then faction warfare, and then Milita ships destroyed within the last 24 hours. So, see, this is kind of interesting. Because it shows here that Nisua, 97 ships destroyed in the last 24 hours. A lot of the systems that we're looking at, like talking about living like at Stackmon and stuff, it's been a few. Let's see. Dodixie has had 14 ships destroyed in the last 24 hours that were involved in faction warfare. That's not very much. So, Jeddah actually has only had 21 ships destroyed in the last 24 hours. So if you've been regularly frequenting Jeddah with your faction warfare character, then the risk is going to be just a little bit less. And there's a lot of systems here that are in faction warfare that have just a few kills and would be easy to work. Like here's one that has only 2 kills in the last 24 hours, which means that probably nobody is there doing anything. It's easy money. So, Valor, First Nigerian says, check out Valor. I have looked at that. That system is actually, it's a dead end system. No, that's not the dead end one. Where is it up here? Because I've been through there plenty of times, and it actually, there's not a lot of kills in it, but and it's not contested a lot. But there's an enormous amount of people that come through there. So yeah, I'm really thinking Dodixie, and then just have 4 or 6 jumps to get in and try that, and then if that's not working out, then to move closer. So that is my thoughts. And I'm all ready to jump on to the Galante side and start working on things. I've had these guys just sitting in training for 4 months now or so.
I'd have to make a brand new character for Galante and get you to invite him.
Yeah, well, that's not a problem for me to invite. I just know that there's a lot of investment in each one of these characters, and that it takes an investment to get another one up and running. But at the same time, I've always known that because when I started doing faction warfare, I fought for Minmatar, and that was, I don't know, a year and a half ago or so, and so I knew that it would switch, and we switched over to the opposing side, to the Amar Kaldari, and then now, we're looking at switching back, and I think that It's also a good answer if we're getting stream sniped a lot to move around. So.
You ever try doing level 5 missions with the like fancy battleships?
Well, I don't
Is it good
have any
money?
fancy battleships, but
Okay, Markee, I'm gonna switch over to Demetrius, and I'll get into the Markee Dragon chat next up,
okay,
so you can invite him or whatever.
okay, that sounds fine. So. So I have 10 million skill points on this character in it's Minmatar.
Yeah, I've got 5 million on this one that I'm in. My Gallant Faction Warfare 2.
Okay, well I can add people, so
No, I'm already in.
ISCOGs.
Yeah, I think so.
Let me shut down my other client here.
Yes, Corporation ISCOG, Militia, Gallant Federation.
Have some fun. If it teeters back and forth, we may fight a few days on one side, fight a few days on the other side. I don't know. We'll see.
God damn you, Carter's ugly, Marcus.
What? You're ugly?
Welcome to the
No,
Dragons.
you're if you're already logged into ISCOG and this is your tune, it's damn ugly one.
Yeah, I don't know how you. Yeah, well,
Aren't you logged in on your?
I am logged in on one of my ISCOG characters.
Yeah, if you look in Corp, all the characters are shown there.
Right. Yes. Damn ugly. You are damn
yeah,
right.
so you can see how cute mine is.
Yeah.
Looks like I don't know what.
We're I do have characters on the Galante side, and we're just bringing them up now. So, let's see here. I want to bring up another account as well, because I have two characters in this side. And let's see, is that the account? No, I have too many accounts. And I gotta get some lunch too. I'm hungry. I'm gonna have leftovers from dinner last night.
So it's gonna be leftover dinner sandwich this time.
No, it's I barbecued some chicken and cooked up some rice and stuff. So.
And are you not gonna implement that into a sandwich?
Nope. Nope.
What is this blasphemy?
It's not necessary.
I thought you was the Markee sandwich master.
I don't always eat sandwiches.
Well, as much as you talk about sandwiches, we always thought you were the sandwich master.
Well, it's only because, I'm here
Skill
during
training
lunch,
completed.
broadcasting most of the time. So. Okay, so I have one that has 7.6 million skill points, and the other one has 10 point something.
Which one are you gonna be using?
I don't know. I gotta figure out. I gotta figure out what I want to do here. So I have one that's very good with the Tristan, and I have another one that is. So my Galante guy is Tristan, and my Minmatar. What is I forget what she flies. I forget what it's called.
Thrashers.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, but I might, depending on how much money I make or don't make, I might, bump down to frigates. So I gotta kind of figure all that out. Although
Yeah.
I have 50 thrashers sitting in her in one of
50
the stations.
thrashers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. But
I can bring a Tristan, I just don't have the light drones researched on it.
yeah, I actually, well, my Tristan is 100% drone fit.
Welcome to the Dragons.
No guns.
Do you have tackle on it? Tackle on it?
I don't remember. It's been in. It's what I designed up as shooting for before I put in its clone, and then it. It's been training for 4 or 5 months now, and I haven't flown anywhere for 4 or 5 months. So there's possibly a lot of skills that are. I don't know. I may have a lot of options open to me. I don't know. So to bring these out of mothballs, I mean, I'm probably not going to get out, if we're broadcasting for another 4 or 5 hours here, I'm probably not going to get out of the gate today, or maybe it's going to take a little while. Some building of theory stuff and everything, putting some stuff together.
Yeah, then the guys can get into he can train up a battle venture on his character, and the other one can take basic drones. So, or at least attack.
I can't do any training on any characters except for one at a time, so I'd have to
I mean,
shut the training off on one and turn
yeah,
it on another.
I mean, if you want to be, be able to do some, basic useful thing, then you just look at your character, figure out what you can train in like 10 hours, so that you can be, so that you can use afterburner, so that you can use warp scrambler, and one light drone, and a light drone, for example. So you just have to look through the skills, what you need for, the basic things you can use to be just this little bit useful. I mean, to be able to throw a web or a stab on someone can be the difference. If you have a couple of guys that are doing the damage, then 1 or 2 webs and 1 stab can mean the difference between victory. So you can just check out what you need to train, stop the other character for a short amount of time, train up these few basic skills you need to be just a little useful, then start to train the other one again. You don't even lose that much time. I mean, 10 hours.
Well, if I'm gonna do that, then I would jump in my destroyer, because my destroyer is ready to go. I've already used it with hogs and done stuff with it with hogs, so I would go right to my destroyer, which is what I was thinking about.
Yeah, whatever works best for you. Just keep a neutral that can do your merchant stuff for you. With us buying, if we live in Dodixie, on these other on our Galante Mimitar side of the faction warfare, you'll be able to buy everything you need in Dodixie. So having a merchant character won't matter as much unless you have to transport things, which you can hire people to transport stuff for you. But if you want to keep the costs down, you may, if you're just going to go buy some, you get a good deal on 50 micro warp drives, and that's what you're going to use primarily, and you got to go fly 4 sectors to get them. Well, you don't want to do that with your faction warfare character. It's too big of a risk of getting popped. But okay, so I've jumped in my Mimitar character. I have jumped out of my clone, and so I'm gonna figure out where my assets are, and then and it looks like I found them. And see how many jumps.
Yeah, the effective ship I can fly on this character, destroyer class, is a cormorant.
Okay. It looks like I have 21 jumps from where my clone is located to get out there. I'm just gonna take a shuttle in case I get popped. So, hey, I'm gonna go and grab some lunch. It's already made, so I don't have to be gone long. Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back, and I'll start flying out there. And anybody that needs an invite into this side of the faction warfare, I can give you invites. And so the rest of the show today, we'll just work on setting up this stuff, and then we'll plan on flying for this side tomorrow, and see how things go. So, I'll be right back.
Not that, but like.
I've been playing since 2006.
I'm back.
Yeah, same.
Mine is an original secondary character. Original character was gotten on what is called a pre-release CD in February of 2003. However, something happened and I had to get a replacement character made because their server data got corrupted and I lost my character. So my master character now is dated for I believe it's April of 2003, and then when the game went total public in November 2003, I added another character then. My main character's got around about 34 mil SPs, and has been a minor manufacturer, which has been pretty much the way that I've played until just recently. And well, found out something. Haven't got the foggiest idea how to survive in PvP.
Yeah, but why do you only have like 33 million skill points? Shouldn't you
Yeah, I
have
was
like
gonna say,
333 million skill points?
you should have
Or,
like
no, at least
100 mil.
230 million.
Yeah.
Let's just say I've had quite a number of how do you put it, forced interruptions, and one of those is because I got married.
Oh, wife aggro.
Exactly. She insisted that I quit playing the game, so I'm like, whatever.
I've been playing Eve since 2006, but like I said in his chat, I played offline. It's like Eve offline. You just make sure your account's subbed or plexed and free skills.
Yeah, the same I've been doing. I've taken lots of breaks, but I only have I think it's a little over 135 million skill points on my main.
I actually did what he's trying to do. I actually bought all my characters after farming ISK for a couple months. Made my little own empire out of bought characters from the bazaar.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working on right now. I want to do a character that's at least 125 million skill points in PvP. And we'll see. I figure I probably need 50 billion to do that, maybe more.
If you ever need help finding one, let me know. I'm kind of like I spent a lot of time on the bazaar buying and reselling. I used to buy and resell a lot. I haven't done it recently, but I used to train up Tengu pilots and just focus train pilots and sell them for ISK.
Yeah, it'll take a little while. I only have about 20 billion liquid right now.
Yeah, and then when you will have the 50 billion, you'll be like, all this money.
Right around now.
Will that be any better? No, you'll just get killed in more expensive ships.
Since the ISX box are nerfed, the prices of characters have been going down. It's flooding that crap.
Oh, because there's a lot of multiple characters being sold.
Market is right now. One guy in my alliance, he was actually the guy, not Shadow and Light. He's the guy who taught Shadow and Light how to multi-box. His name's Destiny Calling. He's like selling all his stuff or some of his stuff. But you guys are gonna laugh at me, but I actually make ISK just for being in this corporation. Pretty nice. Like I get being in the Corp, they let us use the fleet hangars. You know, if you steal from the Corp, you're pretty much fucked. Like no one's ever gonna invite you to anything if you steal from PL. So it's nice to be able to borrow stuff from people.
Gotta watch out for the swear jar, bud.
Yep.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yep. Alright, so I'm taking this trip through hostile space. Heading on out to... This account, I've never played this account seriously. I'm like looking at like I got huge icons on all the characters in chat and all this stuff. Too much. Doesn't look right. There we go. Yeah, who needs to see their ugly mugs? So I'm going to look at my my Minmatar character first and see what I can do here.
I mean, if you can fly a Thrasher, that's a pretty effective ship.
Yeah, Thrasher's a lot like the all of a sudden I can't remember the name of the ship. The one that's always being used to take out freighters.
Catalyst.
Yeah, you can get some pretty high DPS as long as you can get close.
Yeah, it's the same with the Cormorant. If you fit it with blasters, you can do a lot of damage. It just hasn't got that strong for tank, and it's more thought of as a sniper boat.
You know, the new tier 3 destroyer is kind of like the Thrasher. It's just on crack.
Wow.
It's pulled whatever it's called. It's coming out on the 17th.
17th, by the way, we'll have a special show. Start right at server up. That's next Tuesday. So it was like the other publishes, they'll only be down for about an hour. We're up right at server up, and we're going to go over. There's a lot of audio changes, and so going to go through all the audio stuff, and then I'm going to look up whatever else I got coming in, see if we can take a look at some of the other stuff in that's being introduced with that patch.
What's this darn patch called?
Tiamat.
Yeah, Tiamat.
Tiamat.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So everyone's going to Dodixie?
I think so. I think that's where we'll live for. I mean, I'm not headed to Dodixie, but I think that Dodixie is the place to be because we can get to both battlefields 4 jumps one way, 6 jumps another. But, you know, wherever y'all want to live is fine. I'm headed over to my previous home, which is where I have all my ships. And so probably what I'll do is maybe I'll contract to have the stuff hauled to Dodixie, and then I can move my home base there. So I just want to see what I've got, and then if I have to, maybe I'll go down to Dodixie and just start buying stuff there, you know, and build some stuff. But if I've got everything ready to go already, then may as well take advantage of that and not waste the money. I do a lot of commerce at Dodixie as well.
Which station is it? The Navy Assembly Station or just the main trade hub? Just look.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Man, I got opposing faction right here. A slasher and a vexer.
What are they gonna do? He's not gonna be able to lock you or anything.
Yeah, probably not.
It's a Thrasher.
Just
Be instant Thrasher.
I mean, install a Thrasher against a noob ship. He might be able to kill the noob ship, and he just keeps on warping.
They got me.
Yeah. Did you get out with the?
Get out of your pod.
Trying to get back to the gate. I'll never get back to the gate. Wait.
What? I'm gonna look. Are you in load sack or?
No. I'm getting out with my pod here.
Yeah.
I'll just finish the trip in my pod. Actually, I'll stop and get another ship.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot just dock up, then you get a new noob ship, so.
Congrats, you killed the noob ship.
Yeah. Yes. But of course he didn't get the part, so.
Should be like, all my snakes are all good.
Yeah. No implants in my faction warfare, guys. That's for sure.
So Marcus, have you sold all your golden pods?
I sold all but one. I've got an unopened box sitting back here that I need to open up, and I don't know. I mean, if I was gonna use my golden pods, I would use them on my characters that die the most. If that makes sense, because it's only when your ship blows up that you show off your golden pod. But at the same token, what are they going for? About 1.4 billion? Something like that?
I'm not even sure if I have sold mine yet. I don't think so. Where the hell did I put it?
lock up here.
Warp drive active.
This is really good. I take the chicken and rice, leftovers, I cut up all the chicken, put rice on top of it, put some teriyaki sauce, some sweet hot chili sauce, let it soak into the rice overnight. It's really good.
And not putting it on a sandwich?
Mm-mm.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Hey, have you played Albion Online yet?
No, I've heard of it, but I've just
Been playing it. Not really though. I just want to tell you this. That game is a prime example of how they are scamming us with the early access alphas. Like the game is completely done. It's just they just say it's an alpha or beta. Want to get more sales out of it. I think Arcade did. Ridiculous. Actually, like have a YouTube channel where I actually I'm a consumer advocate and I have videos protesting that stuff.
Mm-hmm. What kind of subscribership do you have, or what kind of views do you get?
I started doing this January 1st, and I get about right now I'm getting like 2K views a day. I only have 52 subscribers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, but my niche is like sandbox MMOs and all that stuff. And
Yeah. There is a fake. There is a raffle today. There's two of them actually. So exclamation point ticket space 1 get you a ticket in the one for gold, and then there's another one that's for free. Exclamation point enter. Just need to be a follower on the free one. The one that where you spend gold to get it, follower or not, you win. You have the gold. You spent the time here. Doesn't require being a follower.
Warp drive active.
I seem to do okay with Eve videos on my channel. And other things. You know, it's funny, in the last month, a video I did, I don't know, a year ago, about Instagram, and about how basically I accidentally hacked somebody else's account because they had registered with my email address, and it didn't do an email address verification, and then I made an Instagram through my Facebook, and then I had control of their account. It gave me their account. It was really weird. And it was a kid who done it. And you know, I got, I don't know, 10,000 views on that in the first month it was out, whatnot, and then it fell off like videos normally do. About 2 months ago, that video really lit up, and it's getting more than 20,000 views a month now.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's making like $30 a month in revenue.
Active.
My most successful video right now is an H1Z1 video that's 60 seconds long.
Oh, I have one in the top 10 as well. It's just how to go into windowed mode.
Yeah, exactly. Mine was how to suicide.
Mm-hmm.
I want to tell you something else too. Like on my YouTube channel, so I've been getting harassed by these network affiliates and stuff like that. Like, this is ridiculous. They need to leave me alone, and they're pretty much just like scams, you know.
You should join the Markee Dragon Network. I mean, come on, dude. I'm gonna harass you until you join. No, I'm just
I
kidding.
was gonna ask you about it, but yeah. You have to sign a contract now, Trey.
There is a contract, yes.
Warp drive.
No, so what's your question about networks?
Oh, I mean, it's just like they don't even do any research into you. They just data mine your information. Like the emails are like they have my YouTube ID and it's like blah blah blah. It doesn't even address my channel name or anything. It just like sends out mass email markets, and they always just promise you like, oh, we're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay you. Obvious red flags going off everywhere.
Are you getting paid right now? Are you direct with YouTube?
Yeah, I'm a YouTube partner. I started doing it as a hobby because I don't know, like I've been out of work for a little bit and out of school. Just started doing it as a hobby, and it's I just do kind of stuff you do.
Yeah. Do you stream at all?
Yeah. I'll link my stream.
Yeah. Yeah, the whole YouTube network thing is difficult.
Yeah, it is.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Well, I'm almost to my station.
I'm trying to find my golden pot. What is the golden pot thingy called? Just golden
Oh,
pot?
No, it's
Aurora,
not.
something, right?
Yeah, it has the word Aurora in it.
Oh. I have no idea what I did with the pot.
Sold it?
No, I don't think so. Well, I have no idea.
Warp drive.
Always fun to lose things.
Yeah. My merchant character, I literally have stuff at like 300 stations. It's absolutely insane finding things.
Yeah, I have a shitload of stuff on my main, and it's spread all over systems where I've been, and most of it is just garbage I can throw away.
Fake. Yeah, you do not have to. You do not have to be here to collect on winning either of them. So I'm not enforcing that.
Warp drive.
If we were doing a drawing in 5 minutes, you know what?
Check on your notification history.
Assholes.
Yep.
Oh, did I cuss?
Which means no. You
Yep.
just told it. No, it
Do
just
a
told
donation
it.
now. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody gets 5. You know, if I was just talking about a donkey, you know, whatnot, but nah.
Yeah, like I was saying, if it's in the right context, it's okay to say it.
Right. Mm-hmm. Okay,
And
so for the swear jar, everybody who's here gets, you all hold a swear jar. 186 of you just got 5 gold each. Every time I swear, I've been a lot better about it. Ever since I started paying everybody.
Yeah, but you know, Dixie now is gonna be camped.
Well, you'll have to make your own decisions for what you want to do.
Yeah.
Warp drive active.
Just live in another system. I mean,
It's all Rolla's fault, by the way.
Yeah, of course it's Olaf's fault. I mean, but in that manner, this really doesn't matter if we're. I mean, these are faction warfare characters, so we have like shitload of people that are already can shoot us everywhere.
Docking permission
And
requested.
the only difference now is that we're
Docking
less safe
request
in
accepted.
Galente and Minmatar space than we were before. And as it's played, we will be in low-sec for most of the time, where we will be shot by anyone, no matter what. So
I know that's what I was saying this morning. Is that how much does this really affect us? Because I don't know how many people are in that corp that just war decked us, but the amount of people in there. I think roll has said 19 or something like that. I don't know. I didn't really look. And
members. Okay, we can. Oh, Public Enemy is an alliance.
oh, it's an alliance. So you have to look up the membership of each one of the corps then. Yeah. Well, the fact is that there's 10,000 people on each side of faction warfare at any given time, and you know, what are they going to add? Another 1,000 people that are in the game, at the most, and so it increases our risk by 10%. The only advantage that they have is that they can be in high sec and not be attacked by the other faction warfare people.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is an old fit. Kind of interesting. So I just hopped into this ship that I have here. 243 DPS. Only 6,000 hit points.
What kind of guns you got? Howitzers or artillery? Or...
I have no idea. 200 millimeter autocannons.
Oh, autocannons.
Loaded with hail. Hail S. So that might be okay. Damage control. Looks like I got steel plates.
These Public Enemy dudes have like, what, 100 people in the whole alliance? Toons in the whole alliance?
Only 100? Right.
Yeah, as I've said, I went through all the corps, and there's one with, I think, some number of... one has 53, and the other and all of the other ones have under 10, down to 1. So it's probably around or under 100 toons. And then, then there are alts, and so it's not even that many people.
We should just go kill them all.
Yeah, of course.
We might have more people in the corp than they have in their whole alliance.
Yeah, but the problem is they probably camp pubs with Tech 3 ships and sniper ships and stuff. And if you give them a fight, they will just come after you again and again and again. So best just to ignore them.
Yeah. So let's look at how maybe I can improve this.
Throw in your fit in Corp, so you can see what you're fitting on your...
Everybody hop into the raid. Everybody that wants to die. They're trying to get more people for the raid in chat. Let's see. Ooh, I have 1,873. Let's see. I'm all in. We'll see if... I'll probably be your meat shield, everybody. The more people we get in, the bigger the possible payouts and the higher chance of probability that you're going to die. Oh, we're going in. Hey. Of course. The entire score that you guys got was just about half of what I put in. I lost everything.
Marcus,
What?
where is your fate that you was gonna link up in Corp so I can laugh?
Well, I was going to link it in Corp. I didn't know I was going to link it in Corp.
Yeah,
Sure.
yes you were. You promised.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't know which one of these is mine. Let's see. Yeah, this looks like it's it. All right, in Corp. How come it didn't go in? Let me try this again. There we go. You can laugh.
This is pretty expensive. But effective.
Did I just get a compliment?
You did not come up with it, Marcus. So...
Oh yeah, hey, by the way, the Battle of BR5, that really big battle, my friend was the guy behind it. He was the guy who didn't pay the bill. So if you ever want to interview him, I can actually set it up with you. Really cool dude.
Yeah. My first thought is that it's old news, though.
Yeah.
So I tend to work on stuff that's current and unknown. So I'm not sure how I can improve this. Maybe I can. Might have room to put in a better, better.
Better what?
Warp scrambler.
No, I'm not sure.
Let's see.
This warp scrambler is, isn't it Metaphor or something? So it's probably just as good as a Tech 2, except it probably uses a little less power grid or something, which you are really short on.
Yeah, maybe I should use. So I've got a 5-watt infectious power system malfunction, and maybe I should use something that's an energy vampire in there.
Yeah, maybe. But yeah, yeah, I don't know.
It's actually not a bad fit.
No, it's an okay fit. I mean, you can try to fit a NOS on it, but I try to disable the microwarp drive and see if the ship is stable that way.
This is an afterburner.
Oh, is it afterburner? Okay. Then you need to have a tackler with you for this to be effective.
Yeah, I probably can't get a microwarp in there, can I?
No, probably not. This ship is extremely vulnerable to if someone comes in at range and just orbits you at like 30 and shoots you without pointing you.
Yeah, I can get kited real easy.
Yes, really easy. So with this fit, we would most likely need a tackler.
I'm looking to see if I have any other ships. So it looks like I have some Rifters, Jaguar, Firetail, Wolf.
A fire? Yeah.
I actually can fly a Firetail with this character now. It is skilled.
Can you fly the Wolf or Jaguar?
Yeah, I think so. No. 39 minutes to be able to fly it.
Yeah.
I don't have my assault frigate trained up.
Yeah, then you just have the assault frigate at 1, so...
Yeah, I wouldn't fly it until I got there up to like
Yeah.
4 or something.
Yes.
So, Firetail. Let's see here. I've got all the requirements on the requirements on the Firetail are nothing. Wow. Let's see. Apparently I don't have target management up to snuff. A couple of shield things I need. So the Rifters, I actually only have two Rifters here. Oh no, wait, I have 80. Never mind.
1, 2, no, 1, 80.
I know. Well, you know, there was one, and then there was a stack of 80. Don't have the fit for them, though. I don't think. I've got a couple of... I'm looking at these different places. It looks like this is a scrapyard of stuff I've picked up. Alright. Yep, so I have 80 Rifters and I have, I don't know, 50 Thrashers. I'll need to get them all moved. I think I'll move to Dodixie. I'll take this ship out and go check out the landscape in Dodixie. Looks like I need a little bit more ammo on me.
Can you drop a link in somewhere to Dodixie?
After I go out and search for it and find it.
Okay.
Yeah, the link is in Corp. Are you in the Corp?
Yep,
Or...
got it.
Okay. The link's in Corp. Dodixie.
Not bad, 6 jumps from where I'm sitting.
Yeah, it was
playing. I'm at the Federal Navy Academy at the moment. So I'll do 6 jumps over there, dock in the station, and then go from there with my catalyst. I'm gonna save this fit though.
Yeah, I don't think I won't fly a Corax with this character. I don't have any mistless skills. The goddamn Cormorant is so much, it's like twice the price of the Corax.
I didn't know that Minmatar Rex shoot back. Tasman Devil's saying that he tried to salvage a Minmatar wreck and then it started shooting back. I know, it's a joke, but... I've not flown this in a long time.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and take my trait touted to that to Cheetah. Do a price check. Was transporting stuff on it earlier.
Warp drive active.
I'm fitting my ship with cargo hold 2 so I can haul my stuff to Dodixie.
In a faction warfare character?
I just have one character.
Oh, well, very risky. Very, very risky. You may lose it all.
Warp drive active.
Is that character in Faction Warfare your only character?
No, not yet, but I was thinking of
Hmm.
maybe having some clones.
Well, yeah, if it's not in faction warfare yet, you most likely can move the stuff just fine. But once you're in faction warfare, pretty much the deal is
Warp drive active.
that you know you'll be a war target to a whole bunch of people, and you won't be able to move stuff like that around again without getting attacked. And so most everybody who plays in faction warfare, it's a secondary character that's in faction warfare. It actually might be your most skilled one and everything, but you need another character for support to go out and buy things for you sometimes, to move things around, to do this other kind of stuff that you just can't do with your faction warfare character, but you still have needs that have to be met, such as going out and buying a skill book.
Warp drive active.
Well, I do have an alt. I might designate him as a faction character.
I always feel like a Dalek, Dalek, whatever those things are from Doctor Who is about to pop out whenever you key up your mic. It's a really weird sound. And you're way loud.
Are you using a laptop mic or a webcam mic or something like that that's far away from you?
Just a laptop mic.
Active.
I turned the
Yeah.
volume down on him on TeamSpeak.
Yeah.
Can you leave faction warfare? Yes, you can.
In a body bag.
Well, your standings get a little bit messed up in faction warfare, and so you can leave. And in fact, I was thinking about, I do have one project that I want to work on that's up in Caldari space, and if Amar Caldari falls out of out of contention, I might pull that character out of faction warfare for a while I work on this project with that character, because it's the perfect character to do this with. And but I'll still have problems when I go into Galante Mimitar space. I'm hated. I'm gonna get attacked. So I might have to do something to change that a little bit, if I can. I don't know. I don't know how far is beyond repair. So we'll see.
I mean, if you use these factional characters, then you get bored with this factional stuff. And if you at some point start to mess around in nullsec, I mean, which is for a lot of people, which is the end game.
Mm-hmm.
Then the factional standing don't mean anything.
That's right. That's right.
So I mean, these characters might be unusable in Empire and running Empire missions, but if you want to run missions on them and you're in 0-0, I mean, then you just find nice, pirate faction station, and
where everybody hates you.
yeah,
And not just one half.
Yeah, but I mean, then you can do missions for all of the pirate factions.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how if this faction warfare stuff damages the standing with the pirate factions. I'm not sure if it affects it at all, unless you're shooting rats, and then you cannot do missions for those certain pirate
Right.
faction.
Resalon, yes, I played EverQuest back in the day. As far as leaving faction warfare, there is a 24-hour cooldown timer to switch sides, because you can go from Amar, Kaldari over to Minmatar, Galante, but only if your standings are okay or your alignment is okay. So so if you just joined up and you decide you didn't like that side and you want to join the other side, you might be able to. But if you have any negative standings toward the militias, it won't let you join unless you join through a corp. And then what happens is the corp gets a warning that the whole corporation's going to get kicked out within 24 hours if that person is not removed. So it's kind of interesting how it lets you create your own failure if you want to.
Yeah. Like with this faction warfare character I'm on currently, if I would move him to 0-0 and would start poking around and trying to do missions there, I could do for Guristas or Census Nation, Blood Raiders. So, but I'm not going to do that. So even though if the standing is correct on these characters, they can be used for certain things easily.
Warp drive active.
Okay.
I mean, I think all the Empire factions hate my main character because I've done so much missioning for Census Nation with him.
So it looks like Dodixie 9, Moon 20 is the main trade.
Yeah, I linked it in Corp.
Okay.
Okay, I'm in Dodixie 9, Moon 9, but I can move to that one.
Yeah, you'll want to make that one your home as long as it has a clone bay.
I don't think it has a clone bay.
Well, then if it doesn't, then you may have to live in one of the other stations. But it's still, I think, good to be here in Dodixie or a system away.
You can put your clone in a different station, but I would definitely recommend having this station as your home station since the market is best here. So I mean,
Yeah.
even though you wake up in the next station, you just walk back here and have your stuff here.
Right, and then delete your newbie ship.
Yeah, no, you just walked to the station, eject and dock, and leave it outside the station as garbage.
Oh.
For someone to shoot at it or attempt to rob it, jump in it for the hell of it, then you get a kill ride on them.
So I am seeing that, yeah, there is no clone services here.
Is there a clone service into Dixie or?
Probably at one of these other stations. Yeah, the one I was in didn't have it either.
So 29 didn't have.
Okay. Well, we'll find one here that does have. And let's see here.
I'm checking in the one that we hadn't checked in yet.
There's none. We can't live here. I'll check the systems next door. Looking at this too, that these are all really high security, which means as my security status drops.
But with the removal of the clones, we really only need medical for jump clone purposes.
Well, how do you respawn when you die? Isn't that?
I mean, it says it says. I mean, there's no. I mean, they can set in chat just to right-click on the name of the station when you're docked and set as home station. I don't know.
Okay. Right-click on the name of the station when I'm docked. Set as home
docked
station. Okay.
Yeah. But you can't install jump clone or something like that. You probably need the medical for those purposes.
Okay. I'm gonna find
I don't
out.
know.
I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna kill myself and see where I appear.
Can I kill you?
Sure. Yeah. Let me eject from my. Let me leave my ship here. And we'll do this right after I come back. I want to put my food away. I'll be right back.